Hey guys, today's the 5th day of our challenge, the 7-day challenge, and today we're in chapter 5. And I actually played this chapter, so I have a lot of experience, and I'll be speaking from that instead of using facts. And since you're ready in the rules, let's get into this. Also, if my voice sounds a bit off, then it's because I'm ill. So yeah, let's get into this now. Well, I'm actually not really ill, it's just my throat hurts. So, chapter 5, season 1. This is actually a good season. And it's the season where I came back to Fortnite. Reaper snipers, striker ARs, hammer pumps, well, not really hammer pumps, auto shotguns being absolutely insane, Thunderburst SMG, and we had the TMNT collab, which made us use driftboards. And the TMNT collab is the collab that I joined in. Like, it was around January 2024, I believe. And I remember having so much fun just riding the driftboards. And it gave me like chapter 2 vibes, chapter 5 season 1. That's something I've never experienced before. Because, well, it felt nostalgic, but it felt different at the same time, you know? Anyways, speaking of the four weapons I talked about, let's go into further depth about them. So the Reaper sniper, the best sniper ever, is like so good. You can use in box like it's a hunting rifle or the Zaptron. That thing is absolutely broken. Like, it was almost hit scan in season 2, but that was season 2. We'll talk about that later. Anyways, everyone was clipping people, headshot sniping. Like, it was insane. Thunderburst SMG, aimbot SMG, like, it was really, really good. If you put the laser sight, then it would have aimbot. Then we had the striker assault rifle, a good assault rifle as well. So good that it's in the Simpsons season right now, and you can try it before it gets vaulted in chapter 7. And there we have the Freddy auto shotgun. In its prime, it was absolutely insane, and we all know, like, it was like the Chuck shotgun, but frenzy, like literally in the name. Like, that's how insane it is. Anyways, we had POIs like Reckless Whirlways and Pleasant P also, but the POIs weren't really that good, besides Grand Glacier and Hazy Hillside. Anyways, let's get into Chapter 5 Season 2 now. Chapter 5 Season 2 is the worst season of Chapter 5, and it's the first season where I learned how to clip, so you'll be seeing more of my gameplay from now on. Anyways, we had the Thunderbolt, and yeah, that's all I can remember. Besides the Winds of Icarus, but that was trash. Oh yeah, we also had the Gatekeeper shotgun. This thing was the meta shotgun for like most of chapter 5, like basically over half of it, seasons 2, 3 and 4, and it dominated the meta because of how good it was. It was a tac pump hybrid, but instead of grabbing the bad stuff from the pump and tac, it grabbed the good stuff. I'm looking at you, lever action shotgun. Anyways, this thing is absolutely insane, and I still recommend it as one of the best shotguns of all time. But there is a better shotgun that we'll talk about next chapter. And the POIs were significantly an improvement from Chapter 5 Season 1. Like, we had the Underworld POI, and the Underworld, like, biome. Like, had Green Gate and the Underworld, which gave us Cerberus Gatekeeper shotgun, and the medallions. Oh yeah, speaking of medallions, forgot to talk about them. They're absolutely insanely broken, especially this season. Last season, they only gave you, like, a shield and... shield, but this season they actually give you like some power-ups and perks and stuff, like boons in chapter 6 and 7. No 6-7 pun, guys. And the other two POIs, which were Borders Battleground and Mount Olympus with that God biome, yeah, they were good too, but I like the Underworld POI more. And yeah, that's chapter 5 season 2. Anyways, Wrecked is underrated, extremely underrated. Like, I love the season, I'll explain why. I mean, sure, we had some bummers like the Nitro Fists, the Cars, Nitro in general, and the Boom Bolt, but I think they're all fun. Like, it was a fun season, even though Sweats really hated this, and it probably got voted from competitive, and everyone was just camping in Cars, and it basically just made the evolution for that. It was still fun. We had extremely broken medallions, combat assault rifle and shotgun got buffed. Well, only the mythic combat AR got buffed, and the combat shotgun got buffed. The modular combat got nerfed, but there were still pretty good weapons, and that's basically all we got. We also got the Deagle as well. Deagle and Conductors. We got Deagle last season, but I forgot to mention it because it's forgettable. And the Mythic, just play the clip. Chapter 5 Season 4 is great as well. Like, I actually had some great Mythics, like, the War Machine's Arsenal, which was kind of like, a noob, no-skill weapon. And then we had Dr. Doom's Mythics, Gwenpool's SMGs, and we even had Armor of Doom, which is basically just, like, every single, like, Superman, Godzilla, or thing we got in like chapter 6, but in chapter 5, and this thing was absolutely broken, more broken than Godzilla and the rest of the chapter 6 giants combined. Like, the Arm of Doom was so insane, but that's not important. We're here to talk about the jetpack meta. Like, the meta with the jetpack and War Machine's jets, you know, the War Machine loadout, it was absolutely insane. Like, the jetpack was the meta. You needed this. And remember when Peterbot cooked the FNTS with the Orc and the Gatekeeper? Yeah, that was the meta as well. Speaking of the Orc, we got a new Striker Burst again in Chapter 5 Season 4, and soon to come back in Chapter 6 Season 2. We're not going to talk about that till tomorrow. Also, you see me use it for my intros for like chapters 1 through 3. So you already know that I like this season so much that I just put it in like basically every single video. Well, not every single video, just those 3, but just how much I love the season, because it's actually so good and so underrated. People think Chapter 2 Season 4 is better, but they are wrong. We also had the Iron Man collab, which had no skill weapons like the Iron Man combat kit, which is basically aimbot until they nerfed it. Also, if my voice is sounding a bit deeper, it's either because I'm ill or my voice is actually getting deep or something. Alright, now let's move on to the clear winner of Chapter 5. Well, not to you guys, but to me, Chapter 2 Remix is where Chapter 5 just BAM! Just makes it one of my favourite chapters of all time. Even though it will be a lower rank than you expected. Not 3rd, and way lower than 3rd. Anyways, Chapter 2 Remix was one of the best seasons of all time. It was basically OG, but like Chapter 2. Also, on launch day, everyone was like hating on this thing. Like, someone commented on the Chapter 2 Remix trailer, OG was a love letter to Chapter 1, but Remix is a slap in the face to Chapter 2. What a liar. Shut up. You don't understand how much Fortnite is cooking every single November since 2023, because 2022 was buns in November. Snoop Dogg's drum gun, Chapter 2 coming back, the Stevie Stacks memories being remade again, Tac Rifle being absolutely broken, RG's minigun, like, we were so stacked. We'd have one of the most banger live events that I missed because of a stupid church convention, which I'm still mad about to this day. Hopefully I don't miss 0 Hour, because if I do, then I'm gonna quit Fortnite and I'm never coming back, and I do not care how much you guys persuade me. Anyways, overall, Chapter 2 Remix was a great season, and as we move on to Chapter 6, we're not going to talk about it. Anyways, that's Chapter 5. Chapter 5 was an overall great season, even though it does end up under Chapter 4. Well, just under, by like being 4th place. It was still a pretty good season. Like, we had broken metas, snipers were absolutely monster with the Reaper and the Heavy Impact, which I forgot to mention in Chapter 5 Season 3 section of the video, sorry for that. And also, we got some good pistols too, like the D1 and Monohawk, but it was just in the wrong season, so they didn't get the glaze. So yeah, that's Chapter 5. Hope you like and subscribe, because I really want to get to 2K before the end of the year. Also, I really want to overtake a lot of these, like, you know, new YouTubers who keep on saying, hi, this is my first new video or whatever, and then they just keep on getting like 2K subs the second they post it. I want to go beat them, so please like and subscribe to help me out. Anyways, goodbye guys, and see you when I talk about Chapter 6 tomorrow.